When we told people we were coming to Northumberland, they suggested we go to Warkworth Castle, Castle, those kind of places, and we'd heard of them all. So I got in touch with Visit Northumberland and explained that we were coming in a camper van and we preferred quiet destinations, and they gave us some options. And one of them was this place, which is Warkworth. We've never heard of it. This trip hadn't quite gone to plan. Kaiser had been poorly, so we'd stopped travelling for a few days and stayed with family while he recovered. Thankfully, he was back to his old self and we were finally heading south towards home. But there was still time for a couple of quieter Northumberland stops on the way. So the Hermitage was closed. It's on the other banks of the river. You can't even see it unless you get the boat across. What days is it open?
I think Sunday and Monday.
Today is Tuesday.
So
You just missed it.
Yeah, never mind. I think you could make out what it is.
Yeah.
From the other riverbank, but can't see it up close.
Yeah, can't go in it. All right, onwards and upwards. Is that a live sheep? Oh, it's a field of sheep.
Yeah. Sheep. I've seen sheep in ages. Look. Oh, it's a calf.
Is it a calf?
Yeah.
It's a cricket club, isn't it?
There's a cricket club, but it says, look, calf.
Ah. Why, are you hungry?
I'm absolutely starving.
Well, look, I want to go in the castle.
Which is how much? 12 quid.
12 quid. You don't
So,
particularly want to see 4 bit of walls, do you?
I don't want to pay 12 quid to see some walls. It's not, we're not a member of English Heritage, is it?
Yeah.
So Yeah, I think I'd rather spend a little bit of money in a cafe rather than spending 12 quid to look at some old rocks.
Well, I'd rather be looking at the old rocks.
Okay.
So I suggest you go in the cafe and I go in the castle.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
That was much bigger and much more interesting than I anticipated. But that means I've taken much longer than I anticipated. And I now can't see Alan in the cafe. I hope he hasn't gone without me.
Hello.
Hello.
Take your time.
It's big. Is that mine? How was that for you?
What, the walk around Walworth? Warkworth.
Well, Warkworth. We're really
Just-
struggling with the name.
I don't know why. Walk.
Walk.
W-A-R-K.
That's what it is. We're so used to saying Walworth.
We did have a walk along the river to the Hermitage,
Which was closed.
which is what happens to us.
Quite often, yeah.
But then I went for a nice coffee and a cake.
And I went for a nice tour of the castle, which was great. Oh.
It was much bigger than you thought.
And in a better state than I expected. I literally expected like the 4 outside walls.
Worth the £12.
If you're interested in that kind of stuff, yes. Which you're not.
Not especially.
So instead you went to the Cricket Club Cafe and
Yeah.
had...
I had a sausage roll
Yeah.
and a bit of Victoria sponge and a coffee.
And that cost you?
Just over 12 quid. So I think there's a better way of spending money.
But I think Warkworth was a really good recommendation by Visit Northumberland.
Yeah, it's a lovely place.
It is really pretty village.
Yeah.
Yeah, lovely. Free parking.
As far as we know.
And then we need to find somewhere to stay.
Yeah, which is always fun.
It's now 5 o'clock and we have nowhere to stay tonight. So, you're laughing. So, we were told by Visit Northumberland that at the country park, Druridge Country Park, there's a caravan sign. We're going to try driving there to see if they've got space for us. If not, it might have to be a supermarket car park again. Right, so we have got a couple of vending machines here, which are milkshakes and desserts. And then over here, we have got a vending machine, which is cream and butter and milk, I believe. I am so confused trying to work this.
There's instructions.
Yeah, I know, but I'm doing what I think is the instructions and it's not working. Right, so I'm trying to get some milk or butter. Can you help me?
Please select the product. Please select your card or your mobile phone.
I don't want it. What the hell? Using coins. Insert coins into coin slot. Right, let's cancel.
Transaction cancelled.
Credit 250. 350. Yay! Select your product. That's fine. Yes! Please take my butter out. We have butter. Yay! Let's hit the road. We have come further along the coast to Druridge Country Park, and we've managed to get booked into here tonight to camp. So we're actually on a campsite today. The country park is stunning, but I'm gonna let Alan tell you about that in a little while. First, I need to move the van forward a little bit,
Event detection recording.
if I can remember how to do it. What do you think of this as a overnight camping spot?
Well, it's a great beach, isn't it? I mean, this is the sort of beach I like.
Yeah.
Like open expanse, lots of hard sand so I can run on it. So can the dog after his ball. Ball. Good boy.
Just a reminder, Kaiser is 15 years old, partially deaf and partially blind.
Good boy.
You brought me the ball. What do you think of the camping facilities?
Yeah, very good. Where we've camped up there, we've got our own little spot. We've got electric hookup. Very, very good toilets. They've got a combination to get in, so they've got shower toilets.
Yeah, so they're only for the campers.
Just for the campers. And they've got grey waste, black waste. And at the minute, there's not many people here, so it suits us.
Can you see anybody here?
No.
We're alone on the beach. Yes, all in all, another good recommendation by Visit Northumberland.
Was it?
It was, yeah. They suggested this as a park up.
This is, yeah, it's a great beach.
We'd started the day deliberately avoiding the places everyone told us we should see. Instead, we'd found a village we'd never heard of, a castle that surprised me, local butter from a vending machine, and an almost empty beach to finish the day. Maybe the famous places are famous for a reason, but we're quite happy finding the ones in between.